Good evening. On behalf of our Board of Education, Superintendent, faculty, and staff, I would like to welcome you all to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2025. At this time, I would ask that everyone check to make sure their cell phone is on silent or turned off. Before our ceremony begins, I would ask that all individuals that have served our country in any capacity of the military to please stand and be recognized for your service and sacrifice. And at this time, I would ask that everyone stand for the playing of our national anthem. At this time, if I could have Toby Sell come to the stage for the senior class address.
Students, parents, faculty, lend me your ears, for I would like to talk to you today about firsts and lasts. As you have heard, my name is Toby Sell, and it is my honor to be standing here to give my first commencement speech. This will also be my last commencement speech, because I am graduating today along with everyone else in this class of 2025. And throughout our years at South Range, we have all had our fair share of firsts. Firsts have a monumental importance in our school career. It starts with our first day of school. My first day at South Range was in kindergarten in the September of 2012. But the first day at South Range can vary from person to person. A lot of us started here in kindergarten, like me, but a lot of others have joined us as the years have gone on. Then we here at South Range welcome them and make them a Raider, and we go on to do more firsts together. We have our own smaller personal firsts, but then we have the big ones. Our first day, first homework assignments, first group project, first football, basketball, baseball, any ball game, first email address, first South Range show, first field trip. Then in middle school, first time switching classes, first locker combination, first time playing an instrument, first time on an official Raider sports team, first concert, first dance, first time with braces, to first COVID shutdown, first time online learning, and first time doing hybrid school. Then when we got into high school, and it was our first time driving to school, first time in a varsity sport, first study hall snack, first time winning the state championship in football, first chemistry lab, and first time with no phones during school. First date, first kiss, first prom, first Focus Friday, first scholarship, first application, and hopefully by now, first acceptance letter, whether that be to college, a job, or even the military. And there are so many firsts that have happened over these past 13 years that I have forgotten, but still hold just as much importance to get us here. But a sad thing happens over the course of these past 13 years. All these firsts start turning into lasts. My family has always joked about all the lasts this year, like it was my last first day of school. But honestly, these lasts give lasting memories and just shows how we move forward and grow. Last time having recess on the playground, last time having a field day on the last day of school, last whole grade family musical, last football game, last concert, last prom, last Thanksgiving, Christmas, spring break, then the last time driving to school in the morning, last time going to class, last time shutting your locker, and the last time driving home from South Range High School. And another thing with last too is that there are so many you miss and you don't even realize they were your last. How about last time on Common App? Last time doing reading counts? Last time playing Gaga Ball? Last time getting your locker unlocked by a teacher? Last time working in a group with someone? Last time owing Mr. Munson money? Last time running the mile? Last time riding the school bus? Or even the last time talking to someone? But most of these last things have happened very recently. Last time talking to your teachers. Last time doing homework. Last note you've ever going to play on your instrument. Last time practicing your sport. Last class field trip. Last time performing on stage. The last test you have to do. Well, that's why they're called finals. And finally, the last time saying goodbye. Because as much as it hurts to say, we are all graduating today. And we are going to have to say goodbye to some of our most closest friends and teachers we've known for our entire school life. But all of these lasts just mean new beginnings and new firsts to go on and experience. We're going to be able to go out into the real world and experience new things for the first time, enjoying all these new firsts that life throws at us, like first time doing taxes, or first time going to college, first time dorming with someone, first time on a meal plan, and first time this long away from home, and so much more. And today is just the start of that transition. This is the last time every single person in the class of 2025 is going to be together. And like I said before, we've all had our first day here at South Range, most in kindergarten and others along the way. But everyone has the same last day, May 25th, 2025, where we can celebrate the tears, sweat, and blood you all poured into your work here, and how you finally get that legendary sheet of paper telling you that you finally made it, and how the South Range class of 2025 has finished high school at last. Thank you.
At this time, I invite Dr. Zapolnik to come up for the commencement address.
Good evening, members of the Board of Education, parents, relatives, honored guests, faculty, and most importantly, class of 2025. Welcome to the South Range Local School District 2025 commencement ceremony. I promise students, I'll keep my remarks brief as I know you're eager to walk across the stage, grab the diploma, and start the celebration. But before we get on with it, allow me to share a few reflections and a bit of encouragement as you prepare to launch into life's next exciting chapter. Congratulations, soon to be South Range alumni. Tonight, I stand before you with a heart full of pride and gratitude. This year's been extraordinary, marked by unforgettable moments, remarkable accomplishments, and incredible growth. Whether dominating on the field, performing on stage, excelling in academics, or serving the community, you've left your mark. Your commitment to excellence has lifted not only your classmates, but the entire community. Seniors, over the years, you've proved to inspire others, especially me. Whether cheering beside the Spirit Club, celebrating a hard-fought win, or admiring your musical, theatrical, or debate talents, I've seen your leadership and spirit in action. You've lived our motto of getting better every day. And so, today we arrive at commencement, which means not an end, but a beginning. Today you begin a new chapter equipped with knowledge, shaped by experience, grounded in the values of kindness, integrity, and hard work. Whether you're college-bound, entering the workforce, enlisting, or carving a path uniquely on your own, you're ready. And as such, I challenge you to live by 4 simple but powerful principles. Okay, seniors, 4. Number 1, have a vision. Dream big. Mr. Owen talked about it last Friday. Your future begins with the dream, one that reflects who you are and who you want to become. So picture it. The life you want to lead, people you want to help, how you want to make a difference. Big dreams lay the foundation for an extraordinary life. Number 2, you have to develop a plan. You see, dreams are great, but without a plan, trust me, they're just really nice thoughts. Write it down, set goals, take action. Whether it's improving your skills, deepening relationships, or pursuing your passions, be intentional. And then number 3, you got to work the plan. You see, success does not come from bursts of effort. It comes from consistent, disciplined, daily work. It's not glamorous, but trust me, it's powerful. Every small step forward brings you closer to your goal. And then number 4, you have to adapt and adjust. You see, life has a sense of humor. You'll make plans, and then life will laugh and punch you in the face. Whether you're choosing a major, a job, or even the type of ketchup you want at the grocery store, sometimes things won't go as expected. And that's okay. We can expect that. Learn, reflect, adjust, just keep going. That's how growth becomes wisdom. You'll find the same rhythm of vision, perseverance, transformation in stories throughout history and faith. For example, a couple from the Bible. Esther found courage to speak up and make a difference. David, he led with heart, faced giants, literal giants, and inspired a nation. Ruth stayed loyal, worked hard, and leaned into new beginnings. And my own personal favorite, St. Paul, who kept his purpose alive through trials, setbacks, and shipwrecks, literally shipwrecks. He was short, blind, and made a positive impact on half the world. And in our own story from this year, seniors, remember, Poland, they go down, they score. Time's running out on the clock, less than a minute left, right? The Raiders didn't panic. They believed. The coaches adapted. And then, Toy threw a strike to Titus. Touchdown, Raiders! Game 1. Crowd erupted. I don't think my voice has recovered. And Mr. Farron, wherever you are, Donnie, I do apologize because I think I broke your ribs when I bear hugged you. You see, that moment wasn't just football. It was a master class in resilience and trust. And speaking of great stories, this spring, Hadestown is the tale of Orpheus, a musician with a vision to bring harmony back to a divided world. He falls in love with Eurydice, who seeks safety in the dark underworld. With nothing but music and love, Orpheus sets out to bring her back. He dreams, plans, acts, and in the end, he has to trust. He walks ahead. We learned this spring from our own Raiders performing this, never looking back, but at the last moment, Toby, last moment, what happened? Turns around. He loses her. Yeah, it was heartbreaking. My daughter, 10-year-old daughter, was crying. But it's not tragic, you see, because it's a story of courage, a reminder that even when we fall short, we grow. We try again, wiser, stronger, braver. And if athletics, Broadway is not your thing, we learned a message from our own Raiders performing The Greatest Showman a few weeks ago. This is me. Be yourself. Own your story. Sing your song. If you're like me, it's going to be off key, but that's okay. Sing it loud enough so everyone can hear. So whether it's Bible stories, Broadway ballads, or Friday night football, each one points to the same truth. Vision, grit, faith, love equals amazing things. And here's something else to remember, seniors. Life is full of choices, not just big ones like careers or relationships, but little ones too, like the ketchup aisle. I mean, seriously, seniors, why do we have so many choices of ketchup? What matters isn't perfection, it's how you respond. Reflect, learn, adjust, and don't forget to laugh along the way. You do not need to be perfect. Just aim to be impactful. Make a positive difference in the lives around you, and I promise you'll leave every place better than you found it. So as you step forward today, dream boldly, plan bravely, work relentlessly, and adapt freely. You've already proven what you're capable of. Now, it's time to write your best chapter yet. And one last final piece of advice, if I may. Seniors, call your parents. Call them, text them, send a voice memo, stay connected. They loved you through every high and low, and they're proud of you. They may even cry through the rest of this ceremony. Parents, it's okay, we see you. Seniors, take a moment right now. Look out into the audience. Find them. Do you know where your parents are? Give them a smile, a thumbs up. Give them a little wave. Look at their faces, seniors. Look at them. That's pride. That's love. And that's a million memories going back to when you were in diapers. Seniors, just remember, you'll always have a home here. So please stop by, say hello. In closing, on behalf of the South Range Local Board of Education and our entire school community, I wish you success, joy, and meaning in the journey ahead. President Bagwell, members of the South Range Board of Education, distinguished guests, parents, relatives, friends, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the South Range High School class of 2025. These students have fulfilled the requirements set forth by the Ohio Department of Education and Workforce, the Education Service Center of Eastern Ohio, and the South Range Local Board of Education. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
Okay, I think we're ready to go here. So everybody get your camera ready. First row, You guys are up. I know this is a request I make every year, and I know it's hard, okay? But every kid is going to be recognized, so I ask that we hold our applause to the end so that the next kid is recognized like we want everybody to be recognized. So please try as hard as you can to save the hooting and hollering until the very end, okay? I'd appreciate it.
Lily Grace Johnson. Ethan James Viano. Liliana Claudette Watson. Sean Updegraff Jr. Zeta Angeles Stiles. Caleb Ruthroff. Elena Grace Sheehan. Derek Stratton. Maddie Ann Decker. Gerald Carl Hively. Ella Ann Nagy. Adam Andrew DeBacco. Giada Lynn Pauline. Hayden Mackay John. Ava Cecilia Ward. William Edward Humphrey.
Jessa Anastelle Julia Flowers. Darian Coulter Seeger. Louisa Amelia Steffen. Emmett Michael Slaybaugh. Casey Joe Duras. Gavin William Nagy. Lucy Ann Elaine Dispenza. Zachary Nicholas Cardinal. Abigail Kate Cola. Andrew Scott Bryan. Kylie D. Scarpitti. Tristan Samuel Toy. Alexandria Grace Wellington. Caden Lee Welker. Morgan Alexis Gleckler. Dylan Stephen Smesko.
Hannah Grace Gedemy. Patrick Daniel Lally. Emma Rains. Landon Mitchell Hoffman. Chloe Lauk. James Weston Powell. Jessica Lynn Baird. Griffin James Pahanish. Addison Frankie McBurney. Nathan Scott Lewis. Mandy Joy Allman. Luke Anthony Starkey. Haley Jane Romano. Andrew Joseph Shandor. Veda Jane Barbush. Jacob Frederick Deere.
Peyton Marie Zwingler. Michael Christopher Garwacki. Peyton Elizabeth Hines. Patrick Joseph Gaya. Riley Rose DeTrancio. Tristan Zinn. Danica Ellen Carolus. Michael Chadbourne. Ashlyn Paige Less. Coy Heineman. Julia Michelle Melly. Johnny Tomeno. Kayla Marie Wine. Avery Petruzzi. Hayden Jean Carey. Xander Joseph DeMuzio.
Gloria Reagan McCabe. Caleb Emmanuel Duncan. Ella Lane Krumbacher. Connor Michael Seepy. Eliana Marie Elizabeth Cremines. Troy Howard Combs. Jaliana Rose Wilt. Stephen Baxter Grandin. Kaylee Morrow. Xavier Winner. Morgan Madeline Hollister. Nick Zaid. Cecilia Rose Foster. Hunter Ross Cooper. Brooke Carson Herchick. Lucas Benjamin Davidson.
Matthew Graham Hakenen. Jake Owen Shoemate. Zachary Zuriel Amedia. Toby Mitchell Sell. Alexander Kenneth Kelly. Tyler Michael Schultz. Luke William Rowan. John Anthony Gialusis.
Aiden Alexander Dominguez. Nathan Albert Myers. Heath Leland Kraus. Evan Patrick McGrath. Ben Farrow. Landon Thomas Frank. Asher Hayes Moorfield. Jacob Ross Watkins. Elias Jackson.
Let's hear it for the class of 2025. As the students were handed their diplomas, they also received a flower as they crossed the stage. This flower is symbolic of the positive impact that our community has had on each of our graduating seniors. The old adage, "It takes a village to raise a child," continues to ring true for our community. At this time, we would like to continue a tradition that we have here at South Range, as a graduating class of 2025 will now present their flower to an individual in the audience that has affected or influenced them positively over the past 4 years. Have at it, seniors.
Where'd all the time go? It's starting to fly. See how the hands go, waving goodbye. No, I get so forgetful when I look in your eyes. Now she's walking backward through a parade, and I'm stuck in the shadow, blocking the shade. There ain't no way to sweep up the mess that we made. She gets dressed up like a pillow, so she's always in bed. Flowers for the sick and dead. She's on the go, way too fast and way too slow. She'll turn the stone in hospitals and funeral homes. And when the fall rises, somebody sighs who is not in disguise anymore. There's nothing to keep you from falling in love.
This time, Class President Ava Ward, come to the stage. Seniors, could you please stand? If we could all please stand for the playing of the alma mater. Honor marshals, if you could take your spots for